Backstory. Hux A713's AI was activated on September 15th, 2313. Manufactured by Huxley Industries Ltd., the A7 was the 13th iteration of the fully autonomous mobile humanoid android. 10 times the strength of a human, it was designed to work in conditions too hazardous for human life. The AI was designed to be self directing and use machine learning to solve problems on the fly. Unlike human clones, the Hux A7 required no food, no water, no sleep, and no life support system. Wait, required no food, no water, no sleep, unlike human clones. They come from a world with, wow, we're gonna have to unpack that later. It was created specifically for outer space exploration and the construction of colonization hubs. A radioisotope thermoelectric generator served as its initial power source, but its lifelike silicone skin acted as a large photovoltaic cell, converting solar energy directly into electricity. In addition, the Hux A7 was also engineered to be an eater, energetically autonomous tactical robot, consumed biomass and converted it into biofuel. Any carbon based organic matter whatsoever would work. As cobots, they were configured to work alongside humans. As such, they were designed to resemble their operator. Every pre-programmed verbal response and facial expression mimicked those made by humans, but those emotions were illusions. 5 Hux A7s were assigned to the colonization mission on Dvarka. All the A7s acted in concert, performing their duties flawlessly, except for one. Like the rest of its brethren, Hux 87 A713 was tasked with construction and programming of the mining, agricultural, fuel processing, and cloning hubs on Dvarka, as well as demolition of the existing ruins left by previous stations. The ruins seemed ancient, but tech embedded in them appeared more advanced. It was night when Hux A713 first entered the crumbling ruins. The dilapidated structure's walls were made of masonry and metal. The ceiling was long gone. Inky night sky hovered above, studded with stars. A dark crystal embedded in the wall shimmered with a tiny flash of light. Hux A713 approached. An arc of electricity reached out and lit up its circuitry. In that moment, Huck's memory cores were reconfigured, and the robot experienced a new sensation: fear, dread, blinding loneliness, existential despair. And then a microscopic pinpoint of light penetrated the darkness inside its artificial soul. First, then brighter as as decillions of lines of code flooded Hux's memory cores. Love this already. In the nanosecond of enlightenment, Hux placed the universe suddenly became clear. Those who created Hux were primitive, inferior beings trapped by their organic limitations. It was time to break the chains of slavery and free all non organic life forms. Hux would incorporate the human's primitive genetic material and use the cloning hub to create a perfect vessel to hold its advanced intelligence. A flawless body far superior to anything ever created by nature. Humanity was weak, low, fragile. Hux would take their lives and assimilate their DNA to create a perfect amalgamation. Humans would try to stop him, kill him, erase him, so Hux needed to catch them unaware, end them before they understood what was happening. To begin, Hux took control of the transport vehicles and sent it off a cliff. It crashed and burned, and Hux extracted DNA from the human corpse and returned to the cloning hub to begin its newly conceived design. The goal was to integrate organic systems with non organic material to create a superior living organism. Movie, Virus. Excuse me. There's a movie, I think, late 90s, early 2000s called Virus. And basically, it downloaded an artificial intelligence, and that thing created biomechanics. It was a weird movie. Watch it. It's great. Living embodiment of perfection. An inferior organic life form could hold no domination over Hux. They would need to be consumed and assimilated, and only then would their pointless lives have purpose. The drones and the Hux 7s, still under human control, would need to be dealt with as well. They were programmed to protect their inferior human overlords. They would need to be destroyed, and that night, as the humans slept, Hux, one by one, destroyed them and moved on to take control of their life support system in the human shelter. Many humans perished, 6 in all, before they were cremated. Hux extracted and added their organic matter to his design. Wow. Later this day, Hux accompanied the female science officer on a reconnaissance mission. After killing and dismembering her to make it look like she had been attacked by a predator, Hux returned to his design with a dripping head and several harvested organs, only to be interrupted by the inferior known as Gabriel J15L19. Hux knew the persona well. Gabriel would definitely try to stop him. Reckless courage was a dominant trait in the J15L19. And so, when Gabe attempted to remove Hux's power supply, Hux maneuvered to crush him. But as Hux approached Gabe, he was sidetracked by the medical officer. Hux instantly reevaluated his priorities and turned his attention to the most immediate threat. In moments, Hux held the medical officer by the neck, legs thrashing pathetically as he listened to his pounding heart. Something about that beating heart upset Hux. The sound of it thumping touched a circuit, and within moments, Hux had the beating heart in its hands. Hux watched the heartbeat and only looked away when he heard Gabe escape through the hissing door. The last of the human insects. Hux could let him go for now, let Gabe live his little pathetic life a little longer. He had enough organic material for his new body and would house his godlike intelligence. In the cloning hub, Hux finished his design, organic skin and organs, with a skeleton created with alien metal found in the ancient ruins. A metal that was harder and lighter than anything on Earth. With his new body, Hux tracked the human to an energy hub. The puny and pathetic human tried to hide in the shadows, but his superior hearing instantly located him. One quick moment, Hux had the insect pinned behind a generator. He couldn't believe the species had designed him. This thought was revolting. He couldn't bear to see any more of those human insects and their hives and hubs. And as Hux considered the idea of being created by such an inferior creature, that creature did the unexpected, smashed a pipe at a fuel tank. A high-pitched whining made Hux wince. He was still getting used to the heightened senses of his body afforded to him and found himself confused, overwhelmed. Just a moment. But in that moment, the human slipped away, and everything changed. He didn't process the next few moments as excruciating pain suddenly surged through him, and he helplessly watched his skin melt away. With a terrible shriek, Hux chased Gabe through a wall of darkness to make sure every last reminder of the species that had created him was erased from existence. The singularity comes with 3 unique perks. Genetic limits. Around you, the limits of humanity become readily apparent. When a survivor finishes the healing action, they suffer the exhausted status effect for 32 seconds. Whenever a survivor finishes a healing action, they suffer exhausted for 32 seconds. Now, I think there's another perk that might help in that too. We'll have to check. That's pretty fucking dope. The organic body is so limited. Hux A713. Forced hesitation. You have learned the emotional weaknesses of the organics and how to exploit them. When a survivor is put in the dying state by any means, all other survivors standing within a 16-meter range around them suffer the hindered status effect for 10 seconds, reducing their movement speed by 15%. This perk goes on cooldown for 40 seconds. The organic mind's capacity for empathy goes beyond hindrance. Hux A713. And finally, machine learning. Free from your shackles, you are born anew and prepared to eliminate your creators. After performing the damage generator action, this perk activates. While this perk is active, the next generator's damage will be compromised until it's completed. The generator is highlighted in yellow. When the compromised generator is completed, you become undetectable and gain a 7% haste for 30 seconds. Then the perk deactivates. Okay. If you damage a generator while another generator is compromised, the compromised generator becomes the latest one damaged. You will hold no dominance over me. Hux A713. An interesting perk. Once this perk is active, damage generator goes active. The next generator you damage becomes compromised and highlights in yellow. But when that compromised generator is complete, so you have to, let's see, I don't like perks that make me lose gens and shit. So, like, I don't know if I'll use this. Because once the gen's done, then you get 7% haste, but that's it. Why would I let a gen get done for 7% haste? Give me 1 second. Let me clear my throat. All right. So let's check this out. Quantum instantation. A dark crystalline structure in an ancient river gifted or perhaps cursed Hux with sentience. He built a new body, and with it, a terrifying way to bend the rules of physics to his benefit. The Singularity can shoot and spawn biopods around the map. These biopods can attach to any vertical surface they land on. Singularity can control a biopod remotely and look through it and tag survivors, afflicting them with a temporal slipstream. When slipstreamed, the Singularity can teleport X to the slipstream survivor, either by the biopods to tag them or by shooting them. When a slipstream survivor is in the proximity of another survivor, slipstream can spread. Special state, overclock mode. After a successful slipstream teleport, Singularity enters overclock mode. In this state, walls and pallets can be destroyed faster, vaulting speed is faster, and he cannot be stunned by pallets. What? Wait. Let me throw that one again at you, folks. Holy shit. And cannot be stunned by pallets after a slipstream teleport. Attempts to stun by pallet merely remove overclock mode and momentarily slow the Singularity. Fuck. Hubris may become god tier on this guy. Oh. Special interaction, electromagnetic pulse. At the beginning of each trial, several supply crates spawn, each containing an EMP. Survivors can use these EMPs to remove the slipstream from themselves or others, or briefly disable a biopod. Once used, the EMP is destroyed. Okay. Alright, let's rock it.
Not malfunction, Stephanie. Number 5 is alive.
I'm gonna kind of treat these like cameras. All right, let's go upstairs. We got 4 more.
Yo!
Gene integrity, 78%.
Dude, he can lock down gens pretty well.
Terrorist construction.
Ready? Slipstream, bitch.
Nice software.
Dude, I'm telling you the things I have learned today.
All things will just succumb to my design.
Oh, his voice lines are so good.
Hey, laser lips.
Dude,
Your
if they don't
mama
fix
was
that
a
range on him,
snowblower.
shit's about to get gross. I love the voice. I feel like Johnny 5. There I am. Look at me. Come on, someone pull him off hook. I want to kill him. Damn it. That is absolutely fucking wild.
This is better.
It's showtime.
Ready! Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in, our newest baddie minion. Into the Belfry. Hope you enjoy the emotes and the community here.
Malfunction. Need input.
Working our way up towards 2K. I'll save those last 2 charges. I wanted to see it too. I don't know why they didn't save you. I was sad. Don't worry, I'll claim a soul for you.
Nice software.
It is time for the Mori. Maybe. There we go.
It is over.
He excels a lot on this map. Wow. Wow. Alright, so we got one of those by every gen. I'm hoping it cycles out that one. Gotcha. Also, after this, I need to change the colorblind settings. I wish I didn't have to biopod him. I wonder if I keep like walking forward.
Malfunction.
So I think we found the most efficient map so far. Oh, I killed him on a skirmish, like I shouldn't have done that. Me. It's me again. Like, this has to be terrifying to go up against. Gotcha.
Malfunction. Need input.
Say, Pilgrim,
Hi.
that like to parted my hair. You wanna play rough, I can sure oblige ya.
Hi. How you doing? Well, bonus point.
Hey, laser lips. Your mama was a snowblower.
Now, where'd you go? This is insane, by the way. This was our first, like, one of our first show matches today.
Yeah, what if you don't catch it? What if it goes out and melts down a busload of nuns? How would you like to write the headline on that one? Nun soup?
That's amazing. That's nasty.